Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&Chew Guy, and this is the number 10 review of series number 6. Series number 6 is Fine Cut Natural. This is the final entry of the third tier and of the series as a whole. And as you just saw, it will be of the Pinkerton Tobacco Company product, RedMan. This will also be the last RedMan review because the RedMan line only encompasses 3 products. Straight and Wintergreen, which I've already done, and now the Fine Cut Natural. So let's take a look at the packaging. That is a sticker on a plastic silver lid. Silverish gray lid. The sticker is not even centered. Everything's fairly self-explanatory. The background color is a dark gray in the center behind the RedMan wording, going to a black towards the edges. Going to the side banding, you have more branding. The cut and flavor, fresh or free, the website, manufacturer's information and barcode, and then the warning label. The website is fresherfree.com. What that really does is it just takes you to a certain page of RedMan.com, which is the RedMan website. It's split 50-50 between Chew and Dip. The Chew side has more going on it usually. So the packaging is, there is a code on the back in yellow pinpoint lettering. The last digit of it is 8. So this was made sometime recently. I'm not overly worried about the date. I have never had this product. I had previously had the straight twice and the wintergreen once before I did the respective reviews on that. I have never had this. So I'm going to cut into it here. Oh, look, a band that just cuts. Just cuts with your thumbnail. Okay, points right there. And we will open it. And whoa, that is a fine cut. But it is strands. Whoa, that is a strong smell. Okay, it is very strong in scent. It's a natural with little or no salt registering in the smell, okay? It is very moist. That is very true to what it looks like in person. I'll show you the can lid because they are good for one thing, and that's showing the cut. This cut is, wow. But it is strands. It's not those little cube things. But it's fine. Real fine. So I am going to take a pinch of this. And then I am going to hit the pause button while I most likely have to clean my desk off. This isn't going to be great. But after the last two, it can't get any worse. Whoa! I was just about to say, a pinch is all right with a third finger behind it. Enjoy that, desk. Enjoy. It's on me. Anyway, it's real fine stuff. And I am back. Okay. It's not good. I mean, it's not Decade or Derringer bad, but it's not good. The interesting thing is that I've been able to compare the two during the break, and the Longhorn and the RedMan product are actually different products. Whatever is being used to treat the two of them, like cure them or whatever, whatever that unnatural, mind you, the unnatural whatever it is nowhere near the extent of the Decade or Derringer. It's still a little foamy. But whatever that is, the RedMan gets a extra helping of it. It's really, really present. In the Longhorn, it's a little more toned down. In the Timberwolf, it was not really there. The only thing that ties all three of them together is the three Pinkerton products, that is that there is low salt content. There is a little bit in the Timberwolf, but the Longhorn and this, there's little to nothing. I'm not getting a tingle or anything. The cut is, it's moist enough, but the cut's falling apart all over the place. And you know, some of these products I've been actually able to get them in. Sometimes I've had a sort of second fill and third fill, but they didn't go shooting all over the place. That did. But actually, I'm really sort of surprised, because I was sure that these two were the same product with different stickers on the front of them, and they're not. They're not at all. The Longhorn's cut is slightly longer. The tobacco itself is a little bit more brown. The RedMan is very dark, almost black, sort of like the CN smokeless products. But it's not a good flavor. It's not salty. There's sort of like a tingle on the tongue, but I think that's pretty much coming from whatever they've processed it with. There is an artificialness to it. Now, I failed to mention, but this product is at least 65% domestic tobacco, which is basically the common theme among all the Pinkerton dips. The taste isn't very good. It's real in your face when you first put it in, and then it sort of subsides a little bit. It still has flavor right now, and it's more tolerable. It was real bad when I put it in, right when I put it in. There's a bit of an unnaturalness to the scent off the can. It translates over in the taste. This will have low nicotine. I'm not going to try to move it around the side. You know, it's a bottom of the barrel budget product, but I would still take this over any of the Swisher or CN smokeless products, which in this series were Kayak, Derringer, and Decade. This is still better than all three of those. But if there's not too much of a price difference between that and the Longhorn, I would go with the Longhorn. It was a little bit better. All in all, you know, it's not a great packaging. You know, I'm not going to go into the can lid again. It's sort of a cool sticker. The black and red works for it, but you know, I'm not buying products because of stickers. You know what I mean? All in all, I mean, you can do better, but as it turns out, somewhat surprisingly, you can do worse. So this has been the review of RedMan Fine Cut Natural. This is a really good example of why this line sort of collapsed in on itself shortly after it was put out in metal lids. It's a subpar product. That said, the straight and wintergreen long cut versions were much better in their own categories than this is. I'd give it a pass. I mean, I probably won't dip this can. I mean, if I'm stuck with, you know, in a closet or something, or an elevator with this and a kayak, I do this. But, you know, anyway, it's a cheap product and cheap packaging, and it's got an unnatural scent and an unnatural taste and very little nicotine. That's really all you need to know. So, as I said, this has been the Fine Cut Natural review from RedMan. Okay, I'm not overly surprised with the, you know, what I think here. It's sort of what I was expecting. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&Chew guy. I want to say hello and thank you to Outdoors Dipper 21. Okay, thank you, sir. I will be back to do a series wrap up tonight, probably very shortly. All right, do take care of yourselves and God bless.